You're watching Bermuda Grad Central, changing the world 1 yard at a time.
Okay, you fanatics, welcome to Bermuda Grad Central again. It's part 2 of the aeration and overseeding of the Bermuda lawn with Bermuda seeds. I did explain a few things to you already. Make sure you check the back of your bag for the testing dates. I'll check this one. This one's a little later than the first one I had. It's actually October 2017 it was tested. Need to sell by July 18th, so these seeds will work. The only reason I'm telling you that, you don't want to buy a bag that says October 2015 and expires 2016. Old bag sitting on the shelf, so always check that bag just to make sure. Remember, they have the guarantee for their product, guaranteed to grow regardless. Make sure you keep your receipt. If it doesn't work, get your money back. We're also going to be applying some ironite in this spot, and remember, I'm trying Job's organic lawn food. Everybody rolls with Milorganite, that's cool, but we're gonna try something different here, and we're gonna see what kind of results we get from this. If you see, I've walked the property here, 5,000 square feet, which starts basically from this line all the way over to where I'm at. So that's the part that we're gonna oversee. You can see I got heavy aeration, heavy core aeration. That's when it pulls the plugs out of the ground. Like I said, we're getting 2-inch plugs. Look at that. You know, things. Matter of fact, let me pick it up so I can show you. Look at that. Remember, each digit of my finger is an inch. That's 2 inches. All right. So hopefully, the idea behind overseeding is for these grass seeds to fall down in those holes. Not all of them, but you know, a few of them fall down in there. With watering, sunlight, heat, we can get those to activate. Do you have to put a starter fertilizer down? You do not have to put a starter fertilizer down if you are buying the seeds that are poly-coated. Those seeds have a built-in, basically, fertilizer wrapped around it to help jumpstart it. And the reason I'm telling you this is because if you've already fertilized your yard with whatever fertilizer you used, you don't have to hit it again with a 24, 25, 3. Those are starter fertilizer numbers. So no, you don't have to use a starter fertilizer, but you must have seed to soil contact for the work. You will have to water your lawn religiously until you see those seeds start to sprout. Generally, it takes anywhere from 14 to 21 days for that Bermuda grass start to sprout. Gonna have to water it at least 2 or 3 times a day, just enough to keep it moist. You don't want to saturate it before you have complete runoff. If you get rain, then you don't have to water it for at least a couple of days. But if no rain is coming, keep watering that lawn until you see those seeds start to sprout. Now, your issue may come when you need to cut it and you don't have a lawnmower that's light. If you got one of those heavy duty lawnmowers, you may have an issue for us cutting your grass. Got another surprise for that, y'all, but that's another video. I'll show you how to cut your lawn when you're overseeding so you won't mess up the progress. Okay, another video. But yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Like I said, these plugs, they look good. They look very, very good. Let me show you what we got here. Be watered in. All right, check this out. These two right here, they really want you to apply when the ground is wet. All right. It rained. It's not saturated, muddy wet. Starting to dry out, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. But apply it when it's dry. Bear in mind, I suggest any product that you put down on your lawn, being fertilizer, I don't care what it is. Make sure your yard is watered a couple of days before you do this. Do not apply to completely scorched, dry earth. You want some type of moisture to be in that soil for a couple of reasons. If you put down fertilizer, your fertilizer will stick to a soil that's actually a little bit moist. So what I mean by stick is when it lands, it can kind of go down in the soil just a little bit and hold itself. So if it does rain or excessive rain, some of it may or may not stay. If you do it when it's completely dry thirsting for water, you may get that stuff that's to roll straight off the top of it. So you want to make sure you water your lawn at least a couple of days before you actually do it. All right, now that Jobs, this is the order I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this Jobs down, then I come back with the Ironite, then I come back with the grass seeds. Reason, that's a little bit bigger. I'm not too much concerned about that sticking to a lot of stuff because I've already fertilized my yard, but that's an organic fertilizer. Ironite, you should always water your lawn a couple of days before. You can apply this to wet or dry. It doesn't necessarily have to be completely dry to apply Ironite. The seeds, I want to put them down last because I don't want to put them down first and then keep applying fertilizer, and I'm walking back and forth with it with the Prize Lawn CBR 3. Now, you remember I told you about the cover? This is where the cover comes in handy, y'all. I won't get any moisture. Let's say it starts raining while I'm applying my seeds. At least the water won't get down into the fertilizer chamber and gum up the fertilizer or seeds as they come out. So we're about to go ahead and get started, y'all. Okay, yard fanatics. First, we're gonna apply the lawn food, which is the Jobs organic lawn food with the bio zone. All right. Rock. See, if you don't know what it looks like cornmeal, and it smells like old beer. And the analysis on this bag, if you can see that, is a 1002. Like I said, nobody's doing a video on this. This bag covers 5,000 square feet. Pretty much directions are on the back. It has the type of spreaders you can use to get your spreader settings. Republic, Scott's Easy Green, Scott's Turf Builder, all those right there. Like I said, my spreader is an OG. It's the original gangster. Mine, it doesn't even have numbers. Mine has letters. That's how old mine is. But yeah, we're gonna put this down. It's gonna cover 5,000 square feet. So let's go ahead and get that applied, okay? Okay, yard fanatics, next on the menu is Ironite. Look, this stuff is non-burning, non-staining, safe to use on any type grass, warm or cool. Helps grass use nutrients. You can use this on trees, shrubs, flowers, lawns, on everything. All right, normally they want you to water this in after use, and they want you to make sure that you water the lawn a couple of days before you apply it. This can be applied to either wet or dry lawns also. All right, so let's go ahead. Cut that open. Ah. Guys, I don't have my gloves on, but I'll do it anyway. You don't know what Ironite looks like. That's what it looks like. All right. Remember, one bag of Ironite, the 15-pound bag covers 5,000 square feet. Okay guys, last but not least, this is what you're watching the video for. You want to know how to oversee your lawn with Bermuda grass seeds. All right, now I don't need a knife for this because they have the little tabs right down the side where you can rip it open. But if you don't, oh, by the way, if you don't use all this up, bag seals up. But if you don't know what they look like, let me show you. Now, Bermuda seeds are real tiny. Real tiny. In fact, hold on, let me set this bag down. They are real, real small. That blue you see on there, that's not the seed color. That's just the chemical of the poly coating that Scott's put on their seeds. I've seen seeds that have been purple, that have been yellow, that have been bright green, but that's just the coating that they put on. This bag right here covers 5,000 square feet if you're overseeding. If you're seeding a new lawn, it's only going to cover roughly, I think, 1,600 square feet. So make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. Are you overseeding or are you trying to start a new lawn? This video is for overseeding. Normally when you get the bag, it'll say seeds up to 5,000. That's overseeded rate. That's not new lawn rate. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in the spreader and get it done. Make sure that your spreader is closed before you pour this bag in here. All right, now I'm gonna take you a little closer. I want you to see this. See that, guys? Now, my settings for what I just did, 5,000 square feet, was on L and M, right in between there. All right, because these are so small. Of course, you know I'm going to change the settings. Now, having said that, all spreaders are not the same. BYD has been using this spreader for almost 20 years. So I can look at a yard and I already know what product I'm putting down and where I should already have it set at. Sometimes I have to make adjustments as I go, but I can eyeball my spreader and my lawn and I can gauge if I'm applying too much or not enough. This is why I tell you to get you a quality spreaders. They have them 150, 180. Then they got the ones you get at Home Depot and Lowe's for 50, 60, $49, something like that. Those are good too, but whatever spreader you get, master it. Treat it like your own child. That's why I hadn't switched. That's why I'm still with the same spreader. I don't make any mistakes. And look, you see all that aerating I was doing down on the property line? Look how muddy my tires are. Now just think if you had those plastic wheels and all that caking up on it. You need to get your spreader that has air-filled tires if possible. It's only my recommendation. It's not necessary, but it makes life a whole lot easier. Let's get this down. BYD has done it again. Bermuda Grass Central. Let's zoom in on this so you can see what we got here. You can see the yellow. That's the biozone. You see those little bright blue seeds, and it's hard. I can't really see it. That right there, ironite. All right, and like I said, once you put this stuff, go ahead and water immediately. Now, BYD, thinking about doing a video called "Never Water Your Bermuda Lawn Again." I did a video on my Milorganite week 16. The only time I watered my yard last season was when I applied the prodiamine. That's it. I did not water my lawn one time last season to feed the grass. I can show you how to do that. I'm gonna get a lot of thumbs down, but the results, that's the proof in the pudding. I had the greenest lawn, the thickest lawn. I'll link that video in the description and at the end of this video if you have a touchscreen. All right, I will be doing a video on that. But yeah, guys, that's how you apply or how you overseed your lawn. You don't have to aerate, but you must have seed to soil contact. So you cannot have a lot of thatch build up in it. It works best if you aerate, core aerate, if you pull out the plugs. If you don't have a core aerator and you have the aerator with the slits that just kind of cut into the soil, that'll work also. But your best results, especially if you got kind of a runoff area, is a core aerator, which you can rent yourself. Do it yourself, guys. Now, me doing this by myself, I spent $30 on the seeds, $25 on the seeds, spent $70 to rent an aerator. So we're right at almost $100. The Ironite was, I can't remember that price. I think it was 12, 13 bucks a bag. Only used one bag. So we're right at $100. And the Biozone, I think that was $15 a bag. So 115. If I had to call the company out to do this, I would at least spent, just on a 5,000 square foot area, between $400 to $750. Easy. Easy, guys. Real easy. So I just showed you how to do it. You now know how to oversee your Bermuda lawn real quick and easy. Make sure you water it in, guys, but like I said, I'm not watering nothing because I timed mine. It's about to rain again, y'all, but I'm not getting a downpour. I use a couple of apps to see how long that rain is gonna come, how intense it's going to be, and I apply my fertilization and other things according to that. So we're gonna let Mother Nature do the rest. BYD has educated you. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like this video, please subscribe. I have a slew of videos that I will be releasing this summer. I'm trying to get to 200 videos before the end of this season. 200, y'all. I think I'm at 130 now. I got 70 more videos to make. So don't hold me to that, but that's my goal. I want to get to 200 videos by the end of this season. Share this video on your social media sites. Help Bermuda Grass Central grow. Please help Bermuda Grass Central grow. And just like a couple other guys, like How To with Doc, Jason Creel, even a Lawn Care Nut, these guys will tell you, if you're going to subscribe, please turn on your notifications. If you turn on your notification, please make sure you go into your settings to allow the notifications to tell you that you have a video available to watch. A lot of guys are turning on a notification, but you won't know until you actually go to YouTube. If you allow it to tell you, you'll know without going to YouTube. You'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, however many videos you got ready to watch. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video. All right. Okay, guys. Like I said, it's look. I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining. It's coming down, y'all. I timed it just perfect. Hey, guys, remember, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.